So immediately you have a fire that's positioned mid-slope. We hit that cat line with after punching probably a half a mile of line, hit that cat trail, getting ready to do that firing operation, and we got hit with a down blast off the rim, down slopes, that were probably in the neighborhood of 25 to 35 miles an hour. Fire pushed lateral and ran probably a half a mile in about 10 or 15 minutes. At that point, we knew it was going to be a long and exciting night. Came back in here and tied in with at this point where we're standing right now, tied in with the crew that had an assignment. There's a little, through Bonita Creek right here on top, there's a bench. They started firing, tied into the black, and started firing operation with the overall plan that I didn't find out until a couple days later. But
was that out of the norm, did you feel, or normal for what situations you guys get into?
A lot of the times, as a Type 1 sup, you're gathering intelligence as you go constantly, because you're putting the pieces to the puzzle together as you go, and you're getting a piece here, and you're getting a piece there, and you're talking to Paul, and I'm talking to John, and we're going, what'd you see, and what'd you see, and we're putting that puzzle together all the time. So that's a pretty norm for us to do. Coming in here, not having all the pieces to the puzzle, my comfort level was still there, because that's how we do business. The urgency of just what the day was going to bring wasn't quite there. I remember one of my young squad bosses saying, boy, if it's burning like this now, just imagine what it's going to do at 1 o'clock. Yeah. You know, and there was some wise wisdom in that.
You know, a couple things. I'm usually not nervous when I have too many parts, but I was nervous about having too many parts in here that day. We were all kind of bumped. Paul, you remember, we were all kind of bumping into each other. And I don't know, JP, if you were feeling that way too, but it was like, boy, and that was one of the reasons I was more than willing to give up the drip torch and say, hey, we'll hold this, we'll hold behind you guys, go on, we'll be glad to do that.
Zigzag was down the hill there a little bit further. Andy called down, he says, hey, come on up here and take a look at what's happening. Division was burning 20 feet, 25 feet, a black line. We talked to Division Sup, and we got more aggressive with the burnout. Right. That safety zone is, and the heat that was released off that was our responsibility. But we had 180 people up here, and just that was not, what we were burning was not going to make a difference if things went sour, and we all knew it was hot and rocky.
We all know we made mistakes ourselves here. I made a mistake when I went through camp and didn't get any information, even if it wasn't there, and it wasn't at the time. And I came up here, followed a Division Sup, and I wouldn't do that, and I quit doing it after that. But the fact that there was information out there and not getting the people should be a hint that then don't send them out there. Put a roadblock down at the hill and let this place go.